I'm Liz Wood with Roaming with Red, and I'm here to talk to you about my night routine for success because I love sleep. Sleep is one of those things that I feel like a lot of people ignore and pass off as a luxury. It is hours of your day. A day is 24 hours, and ideally, you would be spending 7 to 9 hours sleeping. I am a 7 to 8 hour max sleeper. I love to wake up feeling refreshed. I'm often up in the five. I mean, six is kind of late. Seven is typically unheard of for me, but I love waking up really early and doing all the things. So naturally, I want to have a good night's sleep, right? So here are the things that I do at night in the evening to ensure that I will sleep well so I can wake up the bubbly gal that I am. Could you imagine living with me? My pets love it, but that's about it, probably. Okay, so my dog and I like to go for a little stroll or bike ride. When it's warmer, I do a bike ride. He's super frisky in the cooler weather. So I take him for a walk and he loves it. And we just like to kind of get our bodies moving right before dinner. Um, it will help with digestion and just movement. So, and it doesn't hurt to get a few more steps in, right? That never hurt anybody. So we do that. We also eat dinner, we as in I eat dinner um pretty early. So I try to stop eating anything by 7 and drinking. So it's not 7 on the dot. Sometimes it's a little bit later, but generally I will not ingest anything after 7 because I like to have a natural fasting between the time I stop eating and the time I wake up, which is typically around like 11 hours by the time I wake up. Because coffee counts, like because I put agave in there, that counts as, your body starts to process the foods. So agave is sugar. And anyway, I digress. So, dinner, eating it early and eating it healthy, cooking whole foods. Whether I shop at the farmer's market almost every Sunday, and that's what I cook. So vegetables and fruit, whatever's in season, and then any uh, chicken or fish that I also buy from there. This is one that y'all are gonna hate me for, but cutting out the booze, or at least not overdoing it. So I do like a nice whiskey drink. I've discovered that wine hates me. I love it. It is a very dysfunctional relationship that we have, but I have acquiesced and said, okay, I can't drink really almost ever wine. I do once in a while, but typically I'm making a mocktail so that I get to muddle the fruit and do the things and the ritual of it, but I don't hate life the next day. And I'm sorry, but that is a fact. You will sleep better without alcohol. I'm into going for dessert. Okay. Again, I don't typically eat it past 7 o'clock, but I love ice cream. I will not give it up. It is one of my life's biggest pleasures, and ice cream for me is a yes to the evening routine. Depriving yourself of things, minus the alcohol, is not my thing. So as long as you cut it off by about 7, or whatever your natural time frame is of going to sleep and waking up, just trying to give yourself that window of time of fasting, natural fasting. Showering or bathing is a huge way to relax and decompress. I hate baths. By the time the water is run and I get it, I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to get out of this thing. But a shower quick, I like to just have the hot water running over me, and then it feels really good. I get into my pajamas clean, and there's nothing like clean pajamas and clean sheets, right? I definitely many nights do a quick journal. I journal for 45 minutes in the morning. So that's a long time. And then, but by the night, my brain's still like, hey, girl, we're, I'm here and I have a zillion thoughts that are stressing you out. So I do like at least about a page in the evening, just to set my mind at ease. And it does, it helps. It helps a lot. Or else I would not have it on this list. So reading is another thing that I do, whether it's a paragraph and I can't keep my eyes open, or it's a few chapters. But reading actually is scientifically proven to calm your nervous system. I think it's 15 minutes if you do 15 minutes of reading, but that's not much. So anything you read, just reading, the act of reading helps calm you down, and that is something I do. I read on a Kindle. I know people think that's sacrilege. Book lovers, great. You do you, I'll do me. I like a Kindle. I'm not changing for anyone. Uh, Meditating, breathing, or praying. I'm a prayer person because it's also a way for me to express my gratitude. I'm always grateful that I had a healthy day, that I was able to move my legs, that I could enjoy the day in some capacity, even if it was a stressful one. But I think, having some good breathing exercises, which I do to calm my nervous system when I'm stressed out. I usually do that during the day though. But at night, I just like to say some quick prayers and be grateful. And that's it, my friends. Those are my tips to having a good night routine. And I hope that you get something out of it and sleep well tonight.